And speaking of NFC North quarterbacks,
Yeah, we got some breaking news today especially for our Vikings fans, about the passing of Vikings quarterback Joe Knapp. Joe Knapp was the quarterback for the Vikings in the 1969 NFL Championship game. At that time, that was the equivalent of the NFC. And they won that, taking them to the Vikings' first Super Bowl. But he was such an incredible spirit that continues to be felt in the Minnesota community and as well as the California community where he was from. He had a very famous quote that is the bedrock of, or a bedrock of, the Minnesota Vikings organization. When he was quarterback, even though he was only quarterback for about 4 years of the Vikings, he was awarded the team's MVP at a banquet, and he turned it down, saying, "There's no one most valuable Viking. There are 40 most valuable Vikings," which at that time was the entire roster.
that's quite the opposite of Aaron Rodgers the last two off seasons.
It's hard to imagine too many, not just quarterbacks, but players in any sport turning down a team MVP award, and
I
I give them
agree.
all the credit in the world for it,
I agree. That's impressive.
because that's how you change a culture in one thank you speech.
Definitely.
They just did everything that it took for 60 minutes. The entire team was behind him. Everybody loved him. And he passed away Tuesday morning at age 85. He had led the University of California, Berkeley to a Rose Bowl, which is where he played in college. He led the BC Lions to the Grey Cup in the CFL, and he led the Vikings to a Super Bowl.
Damn good career.
He is to this day the only quarterback that has done all three: Rose Bowl, Grey Cup, Super Bowl.
As impressive resume. He will be missed, and hopefully, Kirk Cousins can take up that mantle for the Vikings this year.
In lieu of flowers, those of you who are interested, donations can be made through the Joe Kapp Scholarship for Latinx students at Cal, through the UC Berkeley Chicanx Latinx Alumni Association. The address is ucbclaa.org, which is another great thing about him. He doesn't want it to be about himself. He wants the money to go to his scholarship program.
We'll post that on Twitter too. So send
Okay.
that to me after the show.
Yeah. This is Joe Smith from the Midwest Football Podcast. Please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It all helps us grow our show. Look for our full show, too, anywhere you find podcasts. Links below.